UNC winning it all. UNC and Kansas in the final game. That sounds almost familiar. Wasn't them two in the Final Four? Last year, Rupp Buff said, Rick going to be coaching UAG. You think Pitino going to come down there? That should be interesting, man. If Pitino come down there, I'm going to get me a press. Thorny, see if you can get me a press pass. I'm going down with the press pass because I got some questions for slick-ass Ricky. You know, I'm going to go down there and talk to Pitino. If he come to Georgia, I want to go down there and talk to him. I got some questions for him. Buster said, I know more about Cousins than all of y'all, and I'm telling you, he can't play under pressure. Yeah, Buster is. Buster's a Deadskin fan. You know, he's been a Deadskin fan for a lot. Buster Esquire affiliate, coming from the, he's a diplomat out the city of Washington, D.C., and he's down there in OKC, down there Heartbreak Hotel, you know, trying to help that basketball team get their shit together that Kevin Durant destroyed when he left. But, yeah, Buster, if anybody know anything about him, he know him. Tony said UGA could have got him for the low. Yeah, right now you definitely can get him for the low. After that bullshit he didn't pull. You know what? And that may be a good move for him. You know, UGA is probably what? UGA is about a good 50 to an hour away from here, right? So, you know, he's far from Magic City, and I'm quite sure they got that borderline patrol stopping any ladies of the night from coming down that way. Because I don't think them ladies of the night clubs down there by Athens is like Magic City, the Blue Flame, Gold Rush, and them spots up here, you know. So Ricky can't do that when he go down there. Rick Pitino gonna be on the big time watch if he ever get back in basketball and whatnot, because man, that shit he pulled. Though he said if Bruce Pearl made a comeback, Pitino can too. Yeah, but see, Bruce Pearl, you know what? I really think they kind of like blackball Bruce Pearl, because what he did to me, maybe that's NCAA rules. To me, wasn't that harsh, or what Tino did. You know, Bruce Pearl, I mean, come on now. The telephone thing, call the motherfucker, you know, at his house and shit like that, you know, when he wasn't supposed to really. I mean, that's just competitive edge. A lot of them do some slick shit, you know. It's just that Bruce Pearl was desperate. And that's all that was. But Slicky Ricky, man, I don't know. But it'll be good, though. I mean, whoever Georgia get, I mean, there's some coaches out here that they can get. But that program needs to come back to like the days when Dominique and Big Banks played together, back for that Georgia team that, you know, went down to the Final Four. Let me see. Big L said, what question, Mochi? Question Rick Pitino did how many things before the FBI got him fired? And they're saying Rick P about to get another job? Question mark. I wonder why. My boss said UConn headed to the ACC next year. Oh yeah? Yeah, I mean, what they took a detour before they decided they could be able to make it to the ACC, or the ACC promised them if they go somewhere else for a minute, get out the Big East, go somewhere else for a minute, we'll have an opening for you. Oh, okay. Thorny said, big facts, Mac. Men program, and it's been ish since he left. Let me see who. Probably since Tubby Smith left. Tubby Smith was a hell of a fine coach. Yeah. Tubby Smith was a hell of a fine coach. I mean, wherever. And right now they're talking about replacing Tubby where he at now. You know. Man, I just don't understand some of these teams, man. You got these great ass coaches that out here producing. I mean, Tubby ain't at a big school right now, but the school he at, he's producing. You know, when I say big, the top 20 and big time ball. Oh, I see my man up in here. What's going on, Kev? Clutch Talk Sports. If you want to call in, Kev, because you told me you'll call in today, the number is 404-618-2119. That's 404-618-2119. Come on in and holler at Chief Rocket, Kev. Big time show, man. Kev is in the house. Sydney said Bruce Pearl. Yeah, I was looking for that. Bruce Pearl had recruits over for a cookout. To me, that's nothing compared to what Pitino did. I know. I said it had to be the phone or something simple. You know, I mean, shit. If the parents was there, shit, he probably invited the parents and they just brought the kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, goddamn, he's spending his own money. It ain't like he using booster money or none of that shit. You know, he uses his own damn money and shit, you know? Caller, what's your name? What you calling for? What you want to talk about?
The number one Chief Rocket JERSEYVERN is Kevin Clutch Talk Sports Radio. What's up, man?
Man, what's going on, man? I got the biggest celebrity I ever heard lately on my show, man. What's up, my brother?
I'm feeling, man. Trying to work hard to live up to that lofty title you just gave me, man.
Oh, man, hey, Kev, to be honest and to be truthful, man, you know what I'm saying? I never try to put nobody ahead of me, but, man, shit, the stuff you doing, bro, that's big, man. The stuff you doing, man, you and Microwave, that's the shit I want to do, man. So, you know, I'm just trying to build up and get there, you know, and do my thing, man. But first and foremost, man, everybody, this is my main man, Kevin from the Clutch. And when I say Clutch, he's Clutch Talk Podcast. But and he's also an Ed Squad affiliate, you know, at the time, you know. A lot of people don't know, a lot of our new people that's in here, man. Hey, listen, before I really get going, I just want to welcome you to Ed Squad, man. I didn't really get the opportunity to do that. And, hey, man, you just brought a lot you know, happiness when you came over, man, because, you know, all the new people that came over, man, y'all brought a lot of happiness, man, because listen to some of y'all shows, man, because, you know, that's all I do now is I listen to podcasts. I may not can listen to it live, but I'll go back and listen to it, you know, on some free time, because I do shuttle driving. Instead of listening to the radio, same music every day, I'll listen to a show, you know, and whatnot. And you talk some serious shit, man, and I appreciate that, man. I wish that we can chat. You can see our chat when we chat to you and whatnot. But because I had put something in there one time and the guy knocked my chat off, you know, because I think I had a curse or two in there, you know. I had to tone that down sometime.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he knocked it off, man. Definitely, man. But tell the people, man, you know, where you from and, you know, how you got started doing this thing and you know, just station you on and things like that, man, so they'll know who Kev really is.
No, I appreciate that. Shout out to the X Squad affiliate, X Squad Up. It's been a tremendous journey for us, man, and all the talented individuals a part of this group. We're just happy to do what we can to pull our weight when it comes to the entire X Squad. So everybody from Bella shouting everybody's shows out, Tyler Butler, Jay Fish and his show, Ben BS3, everybody who does the show from the bottom, everybody who does their shows, man, we are just happy to be a part of this tremendous group. But we started almost 4 years ago in October of 2014. We started off as our own podcast based out of Dallas, Texas, is where I am, out in Dallas, Texas, and did a standalone podcast and show up until November of 2017, where we were picked up by the Sports Radio America Network, which can be found on sportsradioamerica.com, and you can hear our show every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Sports Radio America Network, on TuneIn Radio and the TuneIn app. And our motto is that, you know, we bring real Clutch sports talk from a very real, raw, and relevant perspective. The guests and topics that we broach on our show are designed to make our listeners think. We also have a lot of fun on our show, and we talk a little bit of everything from basketball, of course, with the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball, tennis. We'll talk it all, including, I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I'm a huge WWE fan. We just had 2018 WWE Hall of Fame inductee Jeff Jarrett on the show yesterday, which was a huge thing for us. So we had guests, Chris Cyborg, current UFC Women's Featherweight Champion, on the show. Robert Littell, the founder and CEO of Black Sports Online, has been on our show multiple times. So we work as hard as we can to bring the people what they want to hear. And our job is to do it in a way that's entertaining, but also designed to ensure that everybody understands where we're coming from. And we pull no punches when it comes to our show. But we've been at it for almost 4 years and having a ton of fun doing it. And it's something that, we're going to continue to do as a part of not only the X Squad, but also a part of our great network, the Sports Radio America Network. But we're based out of Dallas. And I'm a Cowboy fan. You've heard me talk about my Cowboys,
right.
on my show. So I give the Cowboys the business just as much as anybody else does with their team. I know you give your Giants the business just as much as any of us give our own teams the business. But we love what we do. We enjoy what we're doing, and it shows like yourself and others that continue to inspire us and drive us to continue to do what we do. To give you guys the best product possible, and that's what we strive to do.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Damn, that was a good intro, boy. And that was very professional, man. Not Nan Curse came out of that. But see, the Chief Rock is a different breed, man, due to the fact that I knew if I had to be clean, because you have to do that with what you do. If I had to be clean, I can do it. But, man, it's freelance right now, man, so I'm going to express my feeling and I'm going to bring it out, man. But, hey, man, that's good. I like that. I like everything that you, how you started, everything about you, and, where you want to go and where you want to reach goals. And we all can do this together because we have big-time plans coming up. We're going to get everybody together one day and talk about it. But, Kesey Ingram, the CEO, man, we've been working on some things, and we're going to make it happen, man. So just hanging there with us, man. And we definitely going to do big things, man. But let's get on this here NCAA basketball since that's happening now. I'm going to hit 3 topics for you, and then, you go ahead on and do what you have to do the rest of the day. I hope I ain't taking up too much of your time,
No, you're good. You're good, man.
Okay. Well, first on the NCAA tournament, I told everybody just a few minutes ago, my Final Four is I got Virginia coming out the South. I have Xavier coming out the West. I got Villanova the East and Michigan State out the Midwest. What you think about that, Kev?
I like it. Virginia's a team coming into this year was picked to finish 6th in the ACC, was unranked coming into the season, and now find themselves the number 1 team in the country, winning both the ACC regular season and conference championships. Tony Bennett's a guy that, hasn't had the kind of success that you want to see from his programs in the past, but I think offensively they're a lot better this year than in years past, where they played a much slower style of basketball that didn't lend itself to, one, being very exciting for one, but 2, didn't lend itself for longevity in the tournament. So, no, I like the Virginia pick. It's a tough defensive team, as most Tony Bennett teams are, and that could take you a long way, in the tournament. So, I like that pick there as far as Virginia is concerned. When you look at some of these teams across the tournament, Villanova, consensus number 1 team all year long. Jalen Brunson and his experience. Jay Wright, the best dressed coach.
Right.
Doing his thing with, them winning their national championships a couple of years ago. The championship level experience that they have in that East bracket, which is a pretty tough bracket when you start to kind of break it down. You have Purdue there at number 2, who came pretty much out of nowhere in the Big Ten this year, has an opportunity to get out of that bracket. Obviously, when you look at teams like Texas Tech, played really well in the Big 12 this year, with Kansas obviously winning their 14th consecutive Big 12 championship, which is obviously a record in the NCAA. I know you was down in Kansas a little bit earlier in the show, but this is a team still in KU, though. Bill itself has done a tremendous job there, has won a national championship with this program, but at the same time has failed to meet the kind of expectations that you would want out of a Kansas team who dominates the Big 12, year in and year out. And in that Midwest bracket, You know, you have K